Coming together in these early hours feels like finding a shared shelter from a long, cold night. We often walk through our days carrying a quiet, heavy question about whether things will ever truly change or if the struggle is all we will ever know. Human hearts are fragile things, capable of holding so much love, yet so easily bruised by the repetitive weight of disappointment. You might be sitting there right now, perhaps with a cup of coffee or just the sound of your own breathing, feeling that familiar tug of doubt that says, tomorrow will just be like yesterday. But I believe we are drawn together in this moment because our souls are whispering a different story. A story that insists light is coming. We share this common thread of humanity, this beautiful and sometimes painful capacity to hope, even when the evidence seems thin. We are not just faces in a crowd. We are travelers who have decided to look upward together, seeking a glimpse of something eternal that can mend what we cannot fix on our own. Finding a place where you can be completely honest with your soul is a rare gift. And I am so deeply grateful that you've stepped into this space with us at the Miracle Prayer Studio. Our hearts beat a little stronger when we know we aren't praying in isolation. And if you feel a stirring in your spirit to stay on this journey, I invite you to subscribe and become a part of this family where we look for God's hand in every sunrise. In Romans 15:13, we find a gentle, beckoning promise that seems to wrap around our weary minds like a warm embrace, saying, "May the God of hope fill you with all joy and peace as you trust in him, so that you may overflow with hope by the power of the Holy Spirit." My King, as I sit with these words today, they feel like a cool rain on a parched land. I see that you do not just offer hope as a distant concept or a fleeting emotion, but you are described as the very God of hope itself. You are the source, the wellspring that never runs dry, even when my own internal reserves have completely vanished. I come before you now, Father in heaven, not because I have everything figured out, but because I have nothing figured out and I need to be filled by you. I want to move past the surface of my worries and enter into a deep, quiet communion with your Spirit. Let my heart be stilled in this moment so I can truly hear the echo of your love. I am choosing to trust, not in my own ability to stay positive, but in your character, which never shifts like the shadows. Father, I recognize that joy and peace are not things I can manufacture through my own willpower. I have tried so many times to force myself to be happy or to demand that my mind be at peace, only to find myself more exhausted than before. Today, I am leaning into the truth that these are gifts that flow naturally from you when I simply place my life in your hands. My dear Lord, help me to understand what it means to truly trust you. Let it be more than a word I say. Let it be the way I breathe. As I focus my attention on your presence, I feel the jagged edges of my anxiety beginning to soften. I want to be so filled with your peace that there is no room left for the whispers of the enemy or the loud demands of the world. My King, I offer this day to you with a heart that is wide open and a spirit that is ready to be led. Every hour that lies ahead, every person I will speak to, and every task I will set my hands to do, I give them all to you. I do not want to walk through this day relying on my own limited wisdom or my own fading energy. Instead, I place my hands in yours, asking that you guide my steps and direct my thoughts. If there are paths I should not take, gently close the doors. If there are words I should not speak, place a guard over my lips. I surrender my desire to control the outcomes of my life, and I choose to believe that your plan is better than my own. Father in heaven, I surrender the heavy burdens I have been carrying since I went to bed last night. I lay down the financial worries that keep my shoulders tight, the relationship tensions that make my heart heavy, and the fears about my future that cloud my vision. I hand them to you, one by one, trusting that your hands are strong enough to hold what I cannot. I surrender my expectations for how things should be, and I embrace how you are leading me right now. I am an empty vessel, Lord, and I ask that you fill me with your grace so that I may be a reflection of your light to everyone I encounter today. Jesus, my heart is full of gratitude as I think about the ways you have sustained me through the nights I thought would never end. I thank you for the small, quiet mercies that I so often overlook, the rhythm of my heart, the air in my lungs, and the way the morning light filters through the window. I am grateful for your patience with me, for the way you never grow tired of hearing my voice or tending to my wounds. Every breath I take is a gift from your hand, and I want to live this day as a song of thanks to you. You have been my shelter in the storm and my steady ground when everything else was shaking. My dear Lord, I look back on the times I have let fear take the lead, and I humbly ask for your forgiveness. I am sorry for the moments I doubted your goodness because I couldn't see the whole picture. I ask for your mercy for the times I have been impatient, for the times I have spoken harshly, and for the times I have forgotten to seek your face before trying to solve my own problems. Wash me clean, Father, and let your grace renew my spirit. I am so thankful that your mercies are new every single morning, and that I don't have to carry the weight of yesterday's mistakes into the light of this new day. Jesus, as I prepare to face the world, I ask that you would clothe me in your strength. I feel my own weakness so clearly, and I know that I cannot do this on my own. I need your power to be made perfect in my limitations. When I feel overwhelmed, remind me that you are my fortress. When I feel confused, be my lamp. I pray for a spirit of discernment today, that I might see the world through your eyes and love people with your heart. Help me to be a person of peace in a world that is so often filled with conflict. Let my life be a testimony to the hope that is found in you. Father, I pray for my family and the people I hold dear to my heart. I ask for your protection over their lives, their minds, and their spirits. If any of them are struggling with doubt or wandering in the darkness, I ask that you would reveal yourself to them in a powerful and personal way. Restore their faith and give them a reason to smile again. I lift up those in my community who are hurting, those who are sick, and those who feel forgotten. Let them feel the warmth of your presence today, and let them know that they are never truly alone. I believe that you are working in ways I cannot see, and I trust in your perfect timing. My King, I ask for wisdom in my work and in the decisions I must make today. Whether the tasks ahead of me are large or small, let me do them all for your glory. Grant me a clear mind and a steady heart. If I face challenges, give me the grace to respond with kindness instead of frustration. I want to be a source of encouragement to my colleagues and a person of integrity in everything I do. I believe that you have placed me exactly where I am for a reason, and I ask that you would use me as an instrument of your will today. My dear Lord, I find such comfort in the words of Victor Hugo, who once said, "Even the darkest night will end and the sun will rise." This truth resonates deeply within me this morning because I know that you are the one who commands the sun to shine. You are the one who turns mourning into dancing and beauty into ashes. I am holding on to the hope that the better days you have promised are not just a dream, but a reality that is unfolding even now. I choose to believe in your goodness, even when the clouds are thick, knowing that the sun is still there, just beyond my sight. Jesus, help me to remain in this state of surrender throughout the day. When the noise of life gets loud and the pressure begins to build, remind me to take a breath and return to this place of peace. I don't want to just start my day with you. I want to walk every step of it with you. I want my life to be a continuous conversation with my Creator. Thank you for listening to me, for seeing me, and for loving me with an everlasting love. I place my total faith in you, believing that you are restoring my soul and making all things new. Father, in heaven, I am learning that trust is not a one-time decision, but a moment-by-moment choice. Every time I feel a surge of worry, I want to trade it for a prayer. Every time I feel a sense of lack, I want to remember your abundance. You are the God of the impossible, and there is nothing in my life that is too big for you to handle or too small for you to care about. I am resting in your sovereignty today, knowing that you hold the whole world and my small life in your capable hands. My King, as I think about the road ahead, I am reminded that you have never failed me yet. Even in the valleys you were there. Even in the desert you provided manna. Why should I be afraid today? Why should my heart be troubled? I am choosing to stand on the rock of your faithfulness. I am choosing to look forward with expectation, not because I know what will happen, but because I know who is with me. Let your hope overflow in me, just as the scripture says, so that I can be a reservoir of encouragement for others who are thirsty for a reason to believe. My dear Lord, let this time of prayer be the foundation upon which I build my entire day. Let the peace I feel right now be the anchor that keeps me steady when the waves of life start to rise. I am not asking for an easy life, but for a life that is deeply rooted in you. I want to grow in my knowledge of your character and in my intimacy with your Spirit. Thank you for the gift of this morning and for the promise of your presence. I am ready to step out into the light, knowing that you are going before me and that your goodness and mercy will follow me all the days of my life. Father, I feel a renewed sense of purpose as I prepare to end this first part of my prayer and begin the tasks of my day. I feel lighter, as if the heavy stones I was carrying have been replaced by the lightness of your grace. I am expectant. I am hopeful. I am yours. I know that as we continue this dialogue, you will continue to reveal the depths of your love to me. I am waiting on you, Lord, with a heart that is quiet and a soul that is at rest. Jesus, I pray that as I go out, my very presence would bring a sense of your peace to those I encounter. Let the joy you have placed in my heart be contagious. Use me to speak a word in season to him who is weary. Let my actions reflect your kindness, and my words reflect your truth. I am so grateful that I don't have to be perfect to be used by you. I just have to be willing. And today, Father, I am willing. I am ready to be your hands and feet in a world that so desperately needs to see your love in action. My dear Lord, I close this portion of my heart's cry with a deep sense of gratitude. Thank you for the way you speak to me in the silence. Thank you for the way you comfort me in the sorrow. Thank you for being the God who restores my faith and gives me a vision for the better days that are surely coming. I'm leaning on you. I'm trusting in you. I'm believing in you. My King, as the sun climbs higher and the shadows of the night continue to retreat, I find myself thinking about the specific places in my life that still feel like they are waiting for the dawn. I bring these quiet, dusty corners of my heart to you, Father in heaven, knowing that nothing is too small for your attention. I think of the dreams I once held so tightly, the ones that have grown cold or seem to have been lost in the shuffle of a busy, demanding life. I lift these aspirations up to you now, not with a sense of demand, but with a humble request that you breathe your life-giving spirit upon them once more. If these desires align with your beautiful will for me, I ask that you would revive them, and if they do not, I ask that you would replace them with a new vision that comes directly from your heart. I want my life to be a reflection of your creativity and your purpose, and I trust that you are still the great architect of my future. Jesus, I feel a particular weight this morning for the relationships in my life that have become strained or distant. I know that you are the Prince of Peace, and I ask that you would step into the gaps that have formed between me and those I love. I surrender my need to be right, my desire to have the last word, and the pride that so often keeps me from reaching out. Please soften my heart and the hearts of those I am disconnected from. I pray for a spirit of reconciliation to sweep through my home and my family. Help us to see one another through your eyes of compassion and to offer the same grace to each other that you so freely offer to us every single day. I am placing these broken threads into your hands, believing that you can weave them back together into something stronger and more beautiful than before. Father, my thoughts turn toward the children and the younger generation who are navigating a world that often feels loud and confusing. I ask for your divine protection over their minds and their spirits. Surround them with mentors and friends who will lead them toward the light and keep them away from the paths of destruction. I pray that they would grow up with a deep sense of their own worth as your creations, and that they would never doubt the love you have for them. Give them the courage to stand for what is right, and the wisdom to discern the truth in a world of conflicting voices. I entrust their futures to you, my dear Lord, knowing that you have plans to give them a hope and a future that far exceeds anything we could ask or imagine. My King, I ask for your healing touch to be upon those who are struggling with illness or physical pain today. You are the great physician, and I know that every cell in our bodies is known to you. I pray for strength for the weary, for comfort for those in chronic pain, and for a sense of your presence to fill the hospital rooms and the quiet bedrooms where people are fighting for their health. I also lift up the wounds that cannot be seen, the scars of trauma, the weight of depression, and the fog of anxiety. Please shine your light into those dark spaces and bring a restoration that only you can provide. I am holding on to the promise that you are the one who mends the brokenhearted and binds up their wounds, and I trust in your power to make us whole again. Father in heaven, I seek your guidance for the financial pressures and the material needs that so often pull at my peace of mind. I know that you are my provider and that you take care of the birds of the air and the lilies of the field. Help me to trust that you will also take care of me. I surrender my fear of not having enough, and I choose to focus on your track record of faithfulness. Give me the wisdom to manage the resources you have entrusted to me with integrity and generosity. I pray for open doors for those who are seeking employment and for stability for those who are struggling to make ends meet. I am leaning on your promise that you will meet all our needs according to your riches in glory, and I find rest in your abundance. My dear Lord, I find myself reflecting on a thought by C.S. Lewis, who once noted that faith is the art of holding on to things your reason has once accepted. in spite of your changing moods. This feels so true for me today, Jesus. My moods often tell me that I should be worried or that the better days are a myth, but my soul knows that you are real and that your promises are true. I am making a conscious decision to hold on to the truth of your goodness, even when my emotions are swirling like a storm. I ask that you would steady my heart and keep my feet planted firmly on the rock of your word. Let my faith be a steady flame that does not flicker when the winds of circumstance begin to blow. My dear Lord, I pray for the work of my hands and the influence I have in my professional life. I want to be a person who brings light into my workplace, someone who is known for their kindness, their patience, and their excellence. When I am faced with difficult colleagues or high-pressure situations, let your spirit rise up within me so that I respond with grace instead of react with frustration. I ask that you would bless the projects I am working on and give me creative solutions to the problems I encounter. I want to honor you through my work, seeing it not just as a way to earn a living, but as a way to serve you and the people around me. I am surrendering my ambitions to you, asking that you would lead me to the places where I can do the most good. Father, I lift up my voice in intercession for the world at large. We are living in times that feel uncertain and divided, and my heart aches for the places where there is conflict and suffering. I pray for the leaders of the nations that you would grant them a heart for justice and a spirit of humility. I ask that you would intervene in the areas plagued by violence and bring a peace that surpasses all understanding. Protect the vulnerable, the displaced, and those who are suffering under the weight of oppression. We know that the hearts of kings are like channels of water in your hand, and we ask that you would turn them toward peace. Let your kingdom come, and your will be done on this earth just as it is in heaven. My King, I am asking for an increase in my capacity to love. Sometimes I feel so limited in my affection for others, especially those who are difficult to love or those who have wronged me. Please fill me with your divine love, which is patient, kind, and does not keep a record of wrongs. I want to be a vessel of your mercy, reaching out to the lonely and offering a hand to those who have fallen. Help me to see the least of these and to treat every person I meet as someone who is precious in your sight. I know that as I love others, I am reflecting your heart to the world, and I ask that you would use me to draw people closer to you through my actions and my attitude. My dear Lord, I am so thankful for the gift of silence and the way it allows me to hear your still, small voice. In the busyness of the day, I often lose track of your presence, but in these moments of prayer, I feel reconnected to the vine. I ask that you would help me to maintain this connection throughout the hours ahead. Let there be a quiet center within me that remains undisturbed by the chaos around me. I am choosing to believe that the better days I am praying for are not just about a change in my external circumstances, but about a change in my internal landscape. I want to be a person who carries your peace wherever I go, a person whose faith is so deep that it cannot be shaken by the surface-level waves of life. Father in heaven, I ask for your protection as I move through this world. Keep me safe from the snares of the enemy and from the temptations that seek to pull me away from your path. Surround me with your angels and let your presence be a hedge of protection around my mind and my heart. I pray against the spirit of discouragement that tries to tell me that my prayers are not being heard, or that my situation is hopeless. I know that you are the God of the breakthrough, and I am standing on the victory that has already been won through Jesus. I'm walking forward with confidence, knowing that the one who is in me is greater than the one who is in the world. Jesus, I want to express my gratitude for the way you use even the difficult seasons of my life to produce growth and character. I look back on the trials I have faced, and I can see how your hand was there, shaping me and strengthening me in ways I didn't understand at the time. I thank you for the treasures in the darkness, and for the lessons that could only be learned in the valley. I trust that the current challenges I am facing are also being used for my good and your glory. I am not afraid of the process because I know the process maker, and I am confident that you are finishing the good work you started in me. My dear Lord, as I think about the concept of better days ahead, I am reminded of the words of Helen Keller, who said that although the world is full of suffering, it is also full of the overcoming of it. This gives me such a sense of perspective. I recognize that while the struggle is real, the overcoming is also real, and it is powered by your strength. I am looking forward to the moments of triumph, the moments of healing, and the moments where the sun finally breaks through the clouds for good. I am holding on to hope as if it were a lifeline, because I know that it is anchored in the person of Jesus Christ, who is the same yesterday, today, and forever. Father, I pray for a spirit of joy to be restored to my life. I want to be a person who can find reasons to laugh and reasons to celebrate, even when things are not perfect. Help me to cultivate a heart of worship that doesn't depend on my feelings, but on your faithfulness. I want my life to be a testament to the fact that knowing you is the greatest joy a human heart can experience. Let this joy be my strength today, giving me the energy I need to serve others and the resilience I need to handle whatever comes my way. I am choosing to rejoice in you, my Savior and my King, and I am letting go of the gloom that has tried to settle over my spirit. My King, I ask for the grace to be patient with myself as I grow. Sometimes I get frustrated that I am not further along in my faith, or that I keep struggling with the same old habits. I ask that you would remind me that you are the God of the process, and that you are not in a hurry. You are gentle with me, and I want to learn to be gentle with myself. I trust that you are changing me from glory to glory, even if the progress feels slow to my human eyes. I am resting in your unconditional love, knowing that I don't have to perform for you to accept me. I am your child, and that is enough. Father in heaven, I am placing the remainder of this week into your care. I don't know what the headlines will say or what challenges will arise, but I do know that you will be there. I ask that you would prepare my heart for the opportunities that are coming. Opportunities to be kind, to be brave, and to be a witness for your love. I want to be alert and awake to the ways you are moving in the world around me. Don't let me be so focused on my own problems that I miss the chance to be a blessing to someone else. I am dedicating my time, my energy, and my resources to your kingdom, trusting that as I seek you first, everything else will fall into its proper place. Jesus, I thank you for the community of believers that I am a part of, including those who are praying alongside me in this very moment. There is such power in our agreement, and I ask that you would pour out a collective blessing on everyone who is seeking your face today. Strengthen our bonds, encourage our hearts, and help us to be a light that cannot be hidden. I am so grateful that we don't have to walk this path alone. We are a family united by your grace and fueled by your Spirit. I pray that as we go our separate ways after this prayer, we would all feel a renewed sense of your presence and a deeper commitment to following you. My dear Lord, as I prepare to step fully into the activities of the day, I take one last moment to simply be still before you. I am breathing in your peace and breathing out my worries. I am breathing in your strength and breathing out my fatigue. I am breathing in your love and breathing out my fears. You are my all in all, my beginning and my end and the center of my joy. I am going forth now with a heart that is full and a spirit that is ready for the better days that you have prepared for me. I am walking into the light and I am not looking back. Human life is such a profound mystery, isn't it? We spend so much of our time trying to map out a journey that was always meant to be walked one step at a time, hand in hand with the divine. We often think that faith is about having all the answers, but perhaps it is really about being comfortable with the questions because we know the one who holds them. As we close this time of communion, let's remember that the better days aren't just a destination we reach in the future. They begin the moment we decide that God is enough for us today. We are part of a beautiful, struggling, and resilient human family, and our greatest strength is the hope that refuses to die because it is rooted in something eternal. I am stepping out today with the absolute confidence that the God of hope is filling me with everything I need. I am trusting that the restoration has already begun and that the light of the morning is just a shadow of the glory that is to come. My heart is settled, my mind is clear, and my soul is at rest. I am ready for the miracle that is today. Amen.